Hey, what's up guys? Your boy Picaso. What's going on everybody? Today I'm here. I'm doing a quick little vid, or I'm going to try to make it quick. Basically, I'm going to be talking a little bit about widgets. Okay, and before I used to use other widgets that other people have created. I got started with UCCW, and then I was introduced to Super Widget, which I currently use Super Widget Pro. And I love theming, I love customizing, I love making my phone look unique and different. As you can see, this right here, this is I call it sorry about the lighting there, I call it my 30.0 theme. Yeah, a kind of a random name, but there's reasons behind it, of course. Here you go. As you can see, this is my clock widget. If I can get some focus there for you guys to see. There we go. So simple time up top, simple date below, and where it says power level stable. So power level stable, obviously, that's my battery. Basically, I have it set that my battery is once it is above 60%, I believe, it will show power level stable. If it drops below 60%, it will says need to refuel. And I'm gonna go ahead and plug in my charger, and let's see here. You can still see that it says power level, excuse me, stable. Let's go ahead and plug in my charger, and we'll see my camera actually is dropped. My son knocked it over, and it is experiencing some focusing issues, so I need a new camera. As you see there now, it says refueling. Okay, and that is all done through Super of course. So Super Widget is definitely a widget tool that I've fallen in love with. What I use when I am creating, as you see here, this is the lock screen, so swipe up to enter, and then let's go back, swipe up to enter, and on the other side swipe down to take a photo. So like I was saying, I use Widget Locker, this is Widget Locker. You're able to put any of your widgets on the lock screen. So if I swipe down, it will take me to the photo. Okay, so I'll go to my camera, zoom out so you guys can see this. There we go, and it brings me up to that Google camera, and then I'll go home. Okay, and then of course if I swipe up, it will unlock the screen. So my customizing tools, or the apps that I use the most, they would be Widget Locker for the lock screen, any third-party launcher. I mainly use SS Launcher, the original, or Nova Launcher Prime, the paid version of Nova Launcher, and of course Super Widget Pro, Tasker, because Tasker actually works with some things like the music widget, which, yes, this is a music widget. I'll get into that in a sec. But I like to customize, I like to make my own things, and there's a lot of different apps out there that you can use. My favorites, a list of my favorite customized apps to use when creating widgets or creating a theme or anything like that, will be down below in the description. Okay, so check those apps out. Some of them are free and some of course are paid. So we're just going to take a quick look at this new theme. It's called 30.0 or 30.0, and again we have the, sorry, let me put that down there. So let me just get up here a little bit. So we have the clock up top, just like the lock screen. Only difference is here, if I go ahead and touch the time, it will bring me into my my clock app, which I'm currently using Timely instead of the stock clock. Okay, and the date, I don't think I set the date to anything. No, that's just, yeah, so I didn't set the date to anything. I usually set the date to Cal, which is what I use as my calendar app. Now the little phone icon, the little messaging icon, and the email icon, again, this is why I use Super, because you can do these unique things. So first of all, if we tap the phone, it will take me into the phone. Okay, so that of course is cool. I love that. Same thing goes for the messages, okay, and of course for the emails. Sorry, go ahead and tap it. There you go. Okay, so now the unique thing about this is that I'm just going to show you guys real quick. If I go ahead and I will send an email to myself, I have multiple accounts, so you know, it's like very easy to do that. Oops, let's get out of there. And let's go ahead and send. And then once I go home, now I receive an email, but my phone is off. Okay, let's turn that off. So I receive an email, my phone's off, I take it out of my pocket, and I turn on the screen, and there you go. As you see now, the email icon is turned red, letting me know that I have an email. Okay, and that works for the phone, for missed calls, for the messages. Whenever I get a message, a missed call, or a phone, it does light up. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to be looking at that in this video. We will be looking at that in another video. If you guys, want to know how, don't know how, if you're interested, then just let me know. Leave a comment below, and I'll definitely get into that. So once I go into the email and I take a look at the message, and I say, okay, blah, 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 I reply if I want to, anything like that. And now when I go home, just as how the email, it highlighted, it will unhighlight itself too. Sometimes it takes a little time, I mean, just on the home screen like that, but if I was to go into something else, and then go back, it will be unhighlighted. There you go. Okay, so that's basically that part, and then getting on to the rest of the theme. Let me zoom down here, shift focus a little bit more. Now, as you see here, with Zooper, you are able to do a lot of things. Okay, so mainly what I've done here is just make a nice little layout, 3x3, with 3 icons on the side. Of course, this is Evernote over here. I put in the icon and made a little background. As you see, the little shadow border around it. Tap on it and it does bring you to Evernote. Okay, same thing with the camera here. Tap on it, it brings you to the camera. And so on and so on. My Bible, it brings me to my Bible. Okay, and that's just very easy. It's similar to Hotspots, which is in UCCW, but in Zooper Widget, and I use Zooper Widget Pro because there's some things you can't do in the free version, so I just go straight for the Pro version, and of course the Pro version is paid. So this is that's the module on tap option, similar to hotspot mode in UCCW, basically the same thing. And that is what I use over here for my social tabs over here. Now, as you see, this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. We have the icon, which is normal. You just install a bitmap, not install, you just put a bitmap beside some text. And again, same thing with the module on tap. If I tap the icon or I tap the words, it will bring me to each corresponding app. But now you have the little counter here, okay? And now I did all of this manually, okay? Because I'm not sure if there's any launchers out there that actually, has notification counters for certain applications. I know that for the phone and for the phone message and emails, like Nova Launcher, they have that where you can actually get those notifications. But with Zooper Widget and Tasker, you are able to put a notification counter on any application that receives notifications. Any applications. So that's pretty cool. It doesn't have to be social, doesn't have to be missed calls or texts. It could be anything. If you subscribe to say App Geeky or Android Authority app, anything like that, or Envision, any app that you receive notifications and your phone actually receives notifications in the status bar or Metro notifications or whatever, you can get a notification count. Now that's a little bit more complicated. That's not really the main focus of the video, just letting you guys know what, letting you guys know about the theme and basically Zooper, because this is a Zooper Widget Pro video. Okay, now so that's page 1, very simple, and then page 2, another very simple page. Okay, so at the top, same thing, clock and clock, time, date, phone, all of that, that's the same jazz, all of that. But now we have a little bar at the bottom with some numbers. Okay, and you probably won't be able to see it very well. I'm gonna zoom in and see if we can get some good focus, and if you can see it. Now if you look right here, you would notice that this is a next button. Alright, this is my music player. Okay, so there's actually a next button right here. I'm sure you guys should be able to make that out a little bit. It's kind of light blue. Well, it's kind of like two triangles pointing right with a little a line going from top to bottom or bottom to top, and then across on the adjacent side is the previous button. So previous, the next button. Okay, and this little number down here is actually, or the bar rather, is the progress bar of the song. So I want to make sure that my phone's not up too loud. So let me just go in here. Let me just check the sound. It's kind of late right now and my wife and kids are sleeping. I don't want to wake any of them, so I'll just turn that down a little bit. So when we go ahead and tap on the playtime number, which is the hotspot of the play button, then the music player appears, which is cool because basically you can have you know, you can have something behind it, you know, a picture or something like that, or words, or you can just have the blank canvas like I just had, and that's where the music info comes up, you know, where we have the, so the progress bar, the album art comes up. I designed the album art. Basically it's just 3 layers fading out or fading in, whichever way you want to look at it, and of course song name, artist, album, and like I said, the next button is right here, so we go ahead and tap, and there you go, onto the next song. Tap again, next song, same thing with the previous. There you go, previous. Of course, Media Utilities is still in beta, but I mean, it does the job, it gets it done. And that's basically it. So, you know, just a quick look at what Zooper can do. I've really fallen in love with Zooper. It's just amazing. It really, it does what I need to do. Let me go ahead and stop that. Simple tap, and then the music player disappears, and it's just there, and it's just beautiful. Oops, I think I just... What did I do? I think I might have gotten rid of... Yep, it looks like I deleted the widget. By accident, double tapping it, it's Nova, so that happened. The widget is gone. Okay. Anyways, so just a quick look at Zooper widget, my new theme. Let's just go ahead and put this back. Let's put this back so the theme is complete. Widgets. Zooper Widget Pro. Let's just go ahead and add that in. Resize. I think it's about there. Tap. SD card. Let's go to, here we go. That is the widget. That's that. Go back. Bring back my widget. Bring back my widget. Then it takes just a little while to load in. There we go. Okay, I go ahead and tap. There we go. Back in full force. Album art coming in. There we go. Okay, so I'll go ahead and stop that again. Oh, okay. And then widget on top. Widget on tap. You know, if you guys are interested, don't know much about Zooper widget, let me know, and I will definitely do a tutorial on Zooper widget. I actually do have a tutorial on UCCW already. I will post that link in the description if you guys want to go over and check it out. UCCW is another great customization app, you know, and UCCW is free, so definitely very cool. Okay guys, and that was a quick look at my new theme 30.0. Okay, yeah, so if you guys like the theme, you know, please give this video a thumbs up. If you guys want any of the widgets that are in this theme, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, let me know, hit me up on Google Plus, follow me on Twitter, either place like that. If you guys have ideas for widgets you'd like me to create for you, I can do that as well. And I'm definitely going to be doing free widgets, paid widgets, going to be putting them up to the Play Store. I'm still fairly new to this, so I am taking my time thinking about ideas and designing, because I love designing, I love customizing. I don't like stock. Stock is cool and all, it's not for me. I like having things that look cool. Somebody looks at my phone and be like, hey, what is that, you know? And I say, oh, I made it, you know, so it's kind of cool. Alright guys, so this is just a look at my theme 30.0 using Widget Locker, Super Widget Pro, Tasker, and media utilities, of course, running on Nova Launcher, the Prime version. Alright guys, it will Pop Picasso. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, get at me on all social networks, leave some comments down below, hit that like button, let me know what you guys, if it's the first video you've seen by me, subscribe guys, plenty more videos like this coming, plenty more tutorials, and if you have any suggestions of any video you'd like to see, peace, I'll see you in the next one.